Alright. So hey guys, welcome to the Retro Quest. Sit back, enjoy me failing playing games, I mean. Let's see. Oh yeah, it has a password system which basically confirms what I'm saying about this game being a little bit long. Alright, I have to test the button still, so probably I'm going to end up resetting the game. Don't get surprised. So yeah, we have this huge map divided into several worlds, very similar to Mario World in that regard. I mean, the only thing you do is jumping, right? What else do you need? You push things. So yeah, I mean, this game is so Sonic-like. In terms of the gaining so much speed, some of the mechanics, even this. I mean, isn't that Sonic enough? This is probably more of a copycat of Sonic the Hedgehog than Just Like Rabbit was, even though Just Like Rabbit was a good game, because it combined like Sonic things plus Mega Man, because you were able to shoot. So yeah, this game is pretty good. That's invincibility. Never seen in video games ever. Oh yeah, when you get I think 50 of these carrots, you get an extra help. You see that little character down there? That's a helper. Which, well, let me guess, geniuses. It helps you! I think it kills all enemies on screen and things like that. So you get an extra help item that will change, I think, the character in question according to the level. Every 50 carrots, I believe. I could be wrong about that, I could be making shit up. Oh, you had it too, John? Cool. Welcome back, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I played this like a long time ago when I was just discovering emulators, and dude, I had a lot of fun playing this. Oh yeah, this is the goal, the dodo. You know, well, I mentioned this when I did the Tiny Toons game for the Game Boy last year. That honestly, I wasn't a big fan of the Tiny Toons cartoon. Never really found it all that funny. I mean, compared to the original Merry Melodies and Looney Tunes, those were hilarious. Not even the regular cartoons, not even the big characters such as Bugs Bunny or Daffy Duck. I remember watching it as a kid when it was on vacation time. Dude, I mean, I laughed my ass off at the stupid jokes from these Warner Brothers old cartoons. I think I die if I fall. I mean, like it happens in pretty much 90% of platformers out there, right? We see like bottomless pits. But I'm pretty sure it has a bottom. Full of spikes, that is. Oh man, I know how it feels to get a game stolen. Okay, more invisibility. Yeah, I got stolen a Pokemon game, Pokemon Red, when I was a kid. But then the week after, another friend sold me Pokemon Yellow, so it made up for it, even though I spent more money. But yeah, I mean, internally I didn't suffer as much. I mean, the loss of Pokemon Red lasted for like a week before I was able to get Yellow, and I was hallucinating for that game. So I didn't care anymore about getting that shit stolen. I mean, I thought that I lost it myself. I looked for it everywhere, and then I realized that, I mean, I'm not gonna mention this on camera, but it was someone that was in my house and ended up stealing it. Oh my god, I'm suddenly good at games. What the fuck? Speed sections. So yeah, this is fucking Sonic, as you can tell. I hope the stream can keep up with that in terms of speed. But it hasn't dropped any frames, which means that it can't keep up with speed. Alright, I love taking hits by the looks of it. So how are you guys doing today? Well, probably you guys didn't know, but I did a stream early in the morning. Early as in 7:38 in the morning. On Twitch, doing the done version of Capcom vs Konami, which for now is a Twitch exclusive. Eventually I will be uploading it, but not for the time being. I can shoot things, right? Oh, that's my helper. Yep, he drops an anvil and everybody dies because of the earthquake. An average day in Chile dealing with the earthquakes. No, I shouldn't make those jokes because actually people die because of that. Oh, okay, you watched it. That was yesterday, by the way. Oh man, did you watch fucking Contra for MSX? Oh, something cool. For those who missed it, of course, you will have to wait for a little while. Oh yeah, you can actually replay levels. Okay, that's interesting. What's going on? This is devil I know and love. Ooga ooga. He's under his control. Drats. He means fuck. I meant to jump. Video game. Yeah, you watched the MSX one? Dude, that was so good. You know, it takes very little to get me excited. Usually, like, versions of games that everybody played. I mean, actually, the versions of games that nobody played. Basically because they prefer the same repetitive versions. So I really enjoy the Contra MSX. Which doesn't mean I don't like the NES one. I still think it's the best version of Contra, but I was up for a treat. That's all I can say. Alright, that was a pretty bad start. Come on. Come on, come on. Get your shit together. Okay, just like in the Game Boy game, actually, the first boss that is apparently under someone's control. And I think it also applies in the Super Nintendo one. Oh, never mind, the Game Boy version, no, I'm getting confused. The bosses are different. The Super Nintendo version, actually, the first quote-unquote boss is this guy. Oh, come on. So basically what I destroy in each of these battles is his remote control, which looks more like an Atari 2600 joystick. DC brainwashed by mad scientist. DC okay. Now DC thank Buster Bunny. So I never understood these stereotypes of big guys and third person talking. Retro is confused. You're welcome, DC Devil. I hope no one else runs into that mad scientist. You're so wrong, everybody already did, because you missed the plot. Okay, next. Hey, Captain Strong. Welcome back. My day, it's been pretty good. I mean, I'm gonna tell you. I woke up... I mean, first of all, my parents are on vacation. They're not gonna go back in a week from now. Even though I've been able to stream as much as I wanted and everything, I'm on vacation time as well until March. Or even April. But yeah, they're gone. And I have the house for myself and my brother. I can use all the internet for myself. I can go to sleep very late if I want. I can stream all night, which is probably not going to happen because I don't like to deprive myself from sleeping. So, I mean, it's been pretty great because of that. I've been looking forward to being like this for a while. So this would be a very crazy week in terms of streaming. As a matter of fact, I was just telling John that I was streaming today 7:30 in the morning for Capcom vs Konami series on Twitch. And probably that tendency will get repeated of me doing probably 2 to 3 streams per day. At least for the first half of February. Then go back to 2, and then probably I'll be doing 1 when I actually start getting a life. That is to say, when I start looking for a job, for the pre-employment practice, when I start working on my thesis. But yeah, I mean, since I'm on vacation, we can say that every day from now on is a great day. Thank you for asking. Sorry for a long ass answer, but there you have it. And also playing great games. I mean, it's great in everybody's opinion, myself and the ones who watch me regularly, like you guys. And those who are lurking, who do not want to say anything in chat, but they're still watching for a reason, and I guess it's because I'm not all that boring. So yeah, good news for everybody. I mean, easily during the rest of this month I'll be able to complete all the footage that I need to upload for the rest of this year. Since I already have 6 or 7 months in some cases from pre-recorded footage that I did on January, well, now, in order to complement that, I'll be doing lots of streaming in February, which will probably finish the whole year, so yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Shit! I don't know why I'm trying to collect all of these things. Oh, that's insta-kill. Yeah, that's the Mega Man effect. Those are big ass spikes, by the way. And no, I'm not interested in making a penis joke out of those spikes. But yeah, they're pretty big. The spikes, not the dicks. So yeah, I gotta restart this thing all over. So that's why it's kind of shitty that I have to restart this entire thing. No checkpoints, but the levels in general are pretty short, I have to say. I'm pretty sure I'm able at some point to get like heart containers. Captain was also watching yesterday's stream on channel 2 of me doing a special stream on Contra 1. Of course, next week. No, actually not next week. I'll be doing it within the same week. Probably Saturday. I'll be doing Super Contra games and Operation C for Game Boy. Trying to follow the order in which the games were released. Again, I'm kind of wasting time collecting things. For example, this is totally worth it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it had more than 1 heart. That's why it was like, is that insta-kill? I think I made a mistake by trying to jump on this guy and then go back up on the rope. Even though that's not where I died, it was later. But I can skip the whole level by just going up here. Remember, every 50 carrots I get a helper. This time is the Roadrunner. Oh, okay, I fell in the same place. The very same place. I'm making a save now because the level here is kind of long. So in order not to lose my progress. Motherfucker. Dude, I was almost at the end of the level. You know, that usually happens to me. And not only me, but also a lot of other people that actually play a game, platformer for example, and get killed pretty much by the end of the level, by the very last enemy of a specific level. That fucking sucks. Alright. Again, today I'm not gonna finish this game. This game is usually like an hour and a half, 2 hours long. I don't quite remember. I remember being pretty long. So I would take a couple shows. Also, yeah, the clinging is a little slow, as you can tell, compared to the running. But hey, I'm doing some skipping. Also, the helpers restart in every level, so I should use them more often. I mean, there is no point in trying to save the helpers in between levels, because that's not gonna happen. I finished the last level with 2 of those, and not to mention the previous levels even. Hey! I was trying to use it. What's the button for the helper even? I'm not gonna load state because I don't know if I saved after I beat the previous level. Yeah, the game is not hard, but again, it's basically for the sake of time. I mean, I use save state not only because of the difficulty of a game, but because of the time that takes me to redo parts. I'm pretty sure I did press this button earlier. Well, at least it did kill the enemy that I was fighting around there. I think I saw an extra life. No, it's a helper. So yeah, you can skip most of the level, if not the whole thing, by climbing on the trees and everything. But that happens too. Alright, that's a platform? Well, I died. So yeah, I lose that time and... Alright, at least I did save actually at the beginning of this one level. Hey Victor, welcome. How's it going? I'm pretty good myself. I was just telling the guys that since I'm on vacation time, home alone, I can stream a lot during this month. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty great. How about yourself? Oh boy, I know there is a heart up here. I do remember. You know, in a certain point I should make a save because I honestly think that I've been wasting too much time redoing this. I know it's not hard, but one single mistake and the levels are getting longer at times, which is something I'm not really digging all that much, considering that this thing has no checkpoints in the actual levels. I know I'm asking for too much, but still. Spikers again. Yeah, in here the helper is super useful. Alright, these areas really need a save state. And the characters' controls, even though they are very good in general, they're still like on the crazy side, as you can tell. I mean, he moves way too fast. It's not really necessarily hard to control, but still, like... And he doesn't use the helper when he's moving. Apparently I had to stand still in order to make it work, which... Okay, the spikes are not insta-kill. Or maybe these spikes. The other spikes were kind of longer, so probably it depends on the type of spike. Alright. Yeah, it happened again. I got killed at the very end of the level.